second exhibition game. You guys feel like you're ready for the season now?
I do. I mean, obviously there's things we have to clean up, and after every game you feel that way, even if you're playing in March. So I'm happy with where we are and just our intensity and how fast we're playing. That was a big thing for us, just to play at a faster pace. And defensively, I think we look good. Now, when we subbed, there was times where we dropped off a little bit, but for the most part, I like how we look.
Everybody played. Talk about contributions from the bench, because everybody got a chance to see the court.
Yeah, well, I mean, first, Mariah had a big game. I think it was 18 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And she's going to do that for us. She's a scorer, and she just really did a good job of guarding the point guard coming down the court, getting some easy baskets by getting steals. And she had 4 steals, I believe.
Yeah.
But I thought she did well. I thought Paige came in, hit some shots early. Some of our freshmen were a little bit rattled, but this is the first time they've even been pressured by anybody under the lights. So I just wanted them to be stronger with the ball, but I thought they did well. But Abby J in the first half was phenomenal, and I think that's what you guys are going to see from Abby J this year. She's worked a lot on her game, and she's improved a lot. And she's a versatile scorer, and she's a shot blocker. Now, she obviously had some fouls there that we need to clean up, but I liked what everybody did. Obviously, our starters played well. Jazz 21 and 11 in about 22 minutes. So I like our group.
Jazz, you can tell her it's her birthday every game.
I know, right? She's phenomenal. She's gotten better. Just having a summer this year, you don't realize how much you miss the summer until you miss it, because that was the first time ever due to the pandemic. But she's gotten better this summer. She's gotten in great shape. She's always been athletic, but just working on some other things with our strength coach has just made her even more explosive. She can jump higher, and that goes for all of our kids. I think that we're in great shape. Chris Tolan has done a great job with them. But then also being able to work on some of their deficiencies. Like Jazz can go right just about as good as she can go left now. So that's going to be pretty hard for teams to figure out how to guard her.
Your rotation? Oh, go ahead.
They showed you a press tonight. Were you glad to have the opportunity to work against your press breaker?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, our starters handled it pretty good. I thought, our freshman point guard got a little rattled, Taylor, but that was good. That was good for her to kind of get that experience, even if it is an exhibition game. So I was happy that they did that. Mo Baptist tried to press us a little bit too last game, but not as much as them, and they were a little bit more athletic, Lincoln was. So I think it's good. Anytime you can learn from things like that during game situations is going to benefit us.
This game probably with the athleticism more like what Little Rock will show you athletically?
Well, Little Rock is probably more athletic than them, but they're an athletic team, yes. They like to play fast. They run a lot of stuff and have multiple screens you have to get through, but, we'll get to them tomorrow and just enjoy this one and learn from this, watch some film, self-scout, especially for our younger players so we can get better and be ready for Little Rock.
Were you able to kind of work on rotations? I mean, what you're looking to see, when subbing and that kind of thing?
No.
No?
I just was trying to get everybody's feet wet.
Okay.
That's what exhibition games are about. Obviously, some of our starters and Bryce didn't play that much. And, I just wanted to see what people could do and get them a little game experience. I think it's different. Even though we scrimmage our scout guys and things like that, once you get under the lights and there's fans in the stands, it's different. So I wanted to expose them to that. Rotation-wise, I'm still not sure. I think we have a team where it's going to be somebody different every night. Like Jazz had 21 tonight. Wilson had 19 the first night. Bryce is going to go off. That. I think Abby J can go off. I think Mariah can go off. I think Paige. We're just very deep. So just based on whose night it is who's going to get the most minutes.
Next game, of course, on the road, a little bit different than playing at home in front of the friendlies.
Yep, and I think we'll have some people travel. It's not too far. I hope so anyway. We travel well, and Lady Bear Nation is awesome. So, but yeah, we'll go on the road and play in somebody else's gym for the first time this year, which will be good. You have to do that. You got to win on the road if you're going to win in March. So we're starting that early this year.
Showing you guys can score a lot of points too in 2 exhibition games.
Yeah, we can. There's some things we got to get better at, but we have scorers on this team, and that's the beauty of our team. Again, you never know whose night's going to be.
And I'm sure you're going to feed off that your defense is going to create offense because you have such outstanding defensive players on the court.
Yeah, and our pace has been very important, how fast we play. And yes, our defense is going to create some of that, but even just rebounding. If people get shots off, we want to have rebounders in there, 5 rebounders for us every time on a defensive end so we can push and transition. So I'd said it before, our scout team, the group of guys we have are very good and athletic and fast. And so we practice at a high pace every day, and I just want to see that translate into games.
Great.
Coach, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.